125 times in their history, and it might not be the most well-known rivalry in the country, but for the Heels and the Cavs, the South's oldest rivalry will always mean a lot. He'll bring it back looking for help. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Virginia's offense will be first on the attack. There was nothing but joy on Franklin Street, and the sky was Carolina blue as the Heels rolled in the last meeting.
Yeah, they took care of business. It didn't look like much of a rivalry. I know this game's been played a lot, but last year, it wasn't really a game, Jesse.
Yeah, there's tons of emotion.
And the ball's on the ground. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Man, he thought he was scoring a touchdown there. His eyes were big. I think he might have started peeking up at the Jumbotron to see if he was going to make it in. After recovering the fumble, he just gets tackled right down close to the goal line.
They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UNC! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the boxes. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pressure's there and he lets it go. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Cavaliers send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A low line drive and short kick. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. The Tar Heels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
14, Virginia, 0.
And he hauls it in and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's take a minute here and think about Virginia. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. Now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up
The Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Jordan. Zings it complete to the right. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Finds his big tight end. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Cavaliers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Grabbed over the middle, it's Smith. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Finds a little space. There he goes. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tar Heels. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
that makes the score.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He'll lose yardage again, and they say don't abandon the running game, or the running game's abandoning them. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Cavaliers will call on their punt team. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And they'll mark the spot on this one just outside the 30-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. This rivalry runs really deep, guys. It's the 3rd most played in the FBS.
That's crazy, Reese. It's just crazy to think about all the rivalries across college.
It's picked off, and that's number 10.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take it?
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. And the Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Guys, let's talk a little bit about North Carolina. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going? Into the secondary on the right. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The give to the tailback. Slithers into space. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UNC!
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out. Breaks into the open. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The sure hands. It's Smith. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Cavaliers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, he's got a chance. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Harrison. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Cavaliers will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's Picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, North Carolina! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off play action on first down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. He gets it away from his own end zone. Well, that is not a great punt at all. It'll be down inside their own 35-yard line. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Barnett. The short hands, it's Smith. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. No good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. A little screen to the running back. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Cavaliers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Gibson. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Harrison. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the big fella. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. And the Cavaliers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. He'll start the third quarter with the run. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying play action. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Tar Heels looking to convert on 4th down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
He breaks a tackle. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The inside handoff. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
From the gun, the ground game. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The give out of the gun. Finds some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And it'll come to rest just inside the 50-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Got his man.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man, or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
Looking left. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Tar Heels are in the red zone. Leaves it with the back. Got enough space. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC! The Tar Heels putting their foot down as they start to pull away from the Cavs.
North Carolina raising up meeting the Cavaliers in this rivalry game and doing exactly what they want to do.
Well, they're just making more plays, and they just seem like they are locked in. From the opening whistle, UNC has been the team ready to go.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Rush is on him. He'll pull it down and run. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. And here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Jordan. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. A low line drive and not his best work. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. From the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Hand off from the shotgun. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. The Cavaliers can really attack on this second and short. Got it behind the line. It's Harrison. Tackle is made at the 23. Let's call it a 5-yard pickup. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Quickly to the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Cavaliers line up to punt it away. A low line drive and short kick. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Trying to turn the corner on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays from this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. 6th play of the drive coming up. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
After another clutch 3rd down conversion, it's 1st and goal. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Can they salvage the drive by converting on 3rd and goal? The latest